Reminds me of a story. It was one time a woman who wanted to go to India to go learn for one of their babas over there. She was very spiritual. And they told her, listen, where are you going to go all the way to India to be spiritual? You're a Jew. Stay in Israel. We'll take you to a Jewish seminar. Learn some Torah. It's the best spirituality in the world. A family just did tshuva. No, come on, join us. No, it's not for me, not for me. Miskena, she was empty. So listen, we're willing to even pay for your ticket to go to India. Just go to this seminar. Try it. Just go to this seminar. Go to this one lecture. One lecture will pay for the ticket to India. Okay. She goes to the lecture. As HaShem would have it, the lecturer doesn't show up. Room full of people, 500, 1,000 people. But the speaker couldn't make it. People are waiting. Most of them are not religious. Semi-interested. Somebody convinced them to come. Possible chance of them doing tshuva. Speaker, MIA. Shem Erachem. Now you and me are thinking, wow, these people are probably Erev Rav. Hashem doesn't even want them to do tshuva. The Rambam says in Ilchot Tshuva, someone that's a min, someone that is a machtia rabim, makes other people sin, is a Christian missionary, or is a kofar, even if he's a Jew, tells other people to be mechalel Shabbat, tells people to come to parties on Shabbat, do all these types of things that are against Hashem, he's considered a min. He does it intentionally, he does it knowingly, he's considered 100% min. He says, Sam, you're not even allowed to help him do tshuva. Even if you want to help him, you're not allowed to help him. So you're thinking, oh, maybe this is Erev Rav, maybe no. No. The story would go, the organizers of this big lecture, this big event, they see there's a few avrechim in the front rows. Few young guys, they're learning Torah. None of them are speakers. They're just coming to attend, they learn Torah. So, no. One of you, who knows who's the oldest, who knows something, everybody is shy. Nobody ever spoke publicly before. Everybody like buries themselves inside the chair. Listen, speaking publicly is not a something you could just do. It's mamash, siyata d'ishmaya. Not everybody. There's many chachamim that don't have the ability to speak. Just what they say in one sentence is more than I would know in the next 100 years, but they don't have the ability to speak. Hashem didn't give it to them. Moshe Rabbeinu wasn't a good speaker, but Hashem intentionally did it that way. Why? So no one ever says, no, he fooled them because he was such a good speaker. He fooled them to follow the Torah. Like Obama fooled the American people to vote for him not once but twice. Why? No one can say one accomplishment the guy did in his entire life, other than fooling the American people for 8 years. What can they say? He's a good speaker. That's it. No one can ever say he achieved anything in his life, but he's a good speaker, which he is. So Hashem specifically made Moshe Rabbeinu a bad speaker. Stutter, stammer, mamash, horrible speaker. That's who's going to teach us Torah. So no one can ever say, no, he fooled us. He had a quick tongue. No. So now in this giant lecture, they're looking for somebody to speak. They take one of their, okay, you're the oldest. Let's go. What are you learning? Oh, I'm looking at a little Gemara. Okay, no, what Masechet? Oh, Baba Kama, Baba Metzia, Baba Batra. So I'm learning the halachot. Okay, no, teach us about that. No, I don't know how to speak. Young guy, miskin, what does he know? He learned a little bit of Torah, but he's not a public speaker. He came to the speech to also be one of the fans, to also be one of the learners, one of the people that enjoys the speech. He didn't come to speak. I said, no, but you're the only one in this entire room that actually knows something. Everybody else is chilonim. It's 500, 1,000 people, chilonim. They don't know anything. They know here and there a few things that their parents taught them, but they don't know much. You actually know Torah. You've been religious your whole life. No, tell them whatever you learn. Misken, the poor guy didn't know what he got himself into. So he goes on the stage And he starts speaking. What are you going to speak about? He says, I'm going to speak about the daf that I'm learning, of what happens when you find something that was lost. In the Jewish world, when you find something that's lost, you can't just pocket it like an animal. You have to find out if it belongs to somebody. If it belongs to a Jew, you must return it. Unless it's going to cost you more to return it than it's worth. So for example, if you find $1 in a wallet, and there's, let's say, Tudat Zeut, there's a ID of the person in it, you know that this belongs to Amos, who lives in Australia. You're in Israel, but you have $1 in the wallet. You don't have to return it. Why? Because it's going to cost you more to go travel to Australia. It's going to cost you $2,000 just for the plane ticket. To go return $1, you're not obligated to do that. But if, let's say, he lives down the street, you have a couple of $100 in the wallet, you have $100, $50, whatever it is, and you have to return it. But long story short, there's a calculation of what you have to return, what you don't have to return, who not to return. If it belongs to a goy, you technically don't have to return it, but if you do, you can fulfill the biggest mitzvah in the Torah, which is Kiddush HaShem. So some people are saying, listen, I found $500, I have confirmation it belongs to a goy, I'm pocketing it. It's nes from Shamayim. It's a miracle from Shamayim, which it could be. But the reward you're going to get when you return the $500 to the goy, in Shamayim, when you sanctify Hashem's name and the guy knows, oh, you return it to me, why? Why'd you return $500? I return it to you because that's what our Torah says. Hashem told us to return it. You just fulfilled Kiddush Hashem. You are super tzaddik. There's one tzaddik, I believe in New Jersey, bought a desk, a used desk, from some woman, a non-Jew, and when he got the desk, to put it into the house, he had to take it apart. And when he took it apart, he saw that inside the desk there was a bag. So he took the bag, and he opened the bag, and he saw that there's almost $90,000 in cash in the bag, inside the desk. $90,000. This is a typical, just a rabbi. He's not like some rich guy, he has millions in the bank or anything. Guy's young guy, relatively newly married. Now he had a choice. Now, based on halacha, he can keep the money, enjoy. Why? He bought it from a goy who pretty much is lost it. She considered it lost. She didn't even think about whether it was in there or not. It's allowed to keep it. But based on being a tzaddik, based on loving Hashem, he decided the right choice. What did he say? He said, I'm going to go return it to her. And late at night he called. By the time he got home from where this woman was living, was late at night, but he called her. The woman nearly had a heart attack. She said, oh, I forgot about it. I lost this. This is part of my inheritance that I got, but I lost it many years ago. I lost it. I forgot where I put it. She forgot where she put almost $100,000 in cash. She forgot. Miskena, she forgot. People are forgetful. Sometimes we forget stuff that's very valuable. But we think it is. Why did she forget it? So this Jew would have the test of what's more important to him. A few bucks or Kiddush Hashem. So this Jew went to this woman's house and he gave her the money. She gave him some type of compensation. She decided on her own. I don't know how much it was, but it doesn't make a difference. The compensation he got from Shamayim is endless. The woman was so enthused about it, she decided to publicize it. She called the news for him. She called the news. He went on talk shows. People were just amazed. How do you, I mean, is this guy multimillionaire maybe? This guy maybe has a foundation with $100 zillion. He has nothing to do with it, but he just bought a desk for a couple $100. How much money could he possibly have? Became a very big Kiddush Hashem. So you have an opportunity to do Kiddush Hashem. If you find something, to return it to the goy. Now back to our story. This woman is watching this young avrech who doesn't know that much. He's not a public speaker. Teach. He says, this is Judaism. I'm going to India. I came all the way over here. There's 1,000 people. What is he teaching us about if somebody lost a wallet? That's what Judaism is. That's what Hashem cares about. Cares about if what you're going to do with the wallet. I'm going to learn from the guru in India. So she went to India. And over the next several months, she became BFFs with this guru. Oved Avodah Zarah, Shem Erachem, and she starts to learn from this guru with the rest of his students. And they all follow him every single step that he does. He moves this way, they move that way, he moves that way, they explain it. Oh, what was this? What was he thinking when he did that? Oh, it's the spirits, it's the this. They see him drinking urine, they want to drink urine, Hashem Erachem. All types of stupidity and foolishness that there's no end. There's no end to stupidity. Even Einstein, who wasn't a religious guy, he said there's only one thing that there's no limit of. What is it? Stupidity. There's an infinite amount of stupidity. Infinite. So, she's watching, she's becoming a guru. She's becoming one of his top students. And one day, this guru is in the street, and he sees a guy right in front of him with all the students. You know, it's like he's got an entourage. Everybody's walking with the guru, and they see the guy in front of him drop the wallet on the floor. The guru picks it up right away, opens it up, sees there's a bunch of bills in there, and pockets the money, throws out the wallet. Takes the money, puts it in his pocket, throws out the wallet. Now the girl sees this, she goes, hey, you're a guru. Don't you think maybe you should return it to him? It's good karma. He goes, no, it's good karma for me to have those extra money in my pocket. That's what good karma is. It's good karma for me to be rich. The Avodah Zarah, the idol, send me the money. Yeah, but you know it belongs to him. What sends you the money? If you just found money by itself in some box that was floating in the air, okay, he sends you the money. But you saw the guy that lost the money is 2 meters away from you. Misken, maybe it's his entire month's salary, entire year's salary. Maybe it's a loan. Maybe he's trying to, he needs the money to save his son's life. You never know what this money is. He's going to pocket it. Hey, don't ask any questions. That's when this young Jewish woman realized Kol chokhmato lo shava klum. All of his wisdom is worthless. Why? Ma'asav lo tovim. His actions are no good. His actions are no good. Like in the Kuzari, had a dream. Angel came to him, said, Hashem appreciates your intentions. You're trying to get close to him. You're trying to find the truth of who God is. But he doesn't appreciate or accept your actions because you're doing it through idol worship. So your intentions are good, but your actions, no good. So this Jewish woman realized this is all shtuyot, this is all garbage. It's all fake. Karma, dharma, barma, all nonsense. The guy's in it for money. The guy is a pere adam, he's an animal. And to think that all the righteous people live back at home in Israel. Because even to find out what you do with a wallet that you find, we have halacha for that. We have rules of what you do when you find a wallet. I need to find out more. She went on the next plane to Israel, and she went back to the seminar, and she continued delving more and more into the Torah, and Baruch Hashem did full tshuva, and told the story to the world. When a nation has a holy Torah, a divine book, that even has rules of what to do with a lost and found department, it shows that you're not just an average person. You're part of something bigger than you.